I'm Stephanie Janess. I live out on Prudence Island with my husband and my 3 children. I'm Corey's mom.
Hi, I'm Corey's dad. I'm Dan. I live out in Prudence Island with our family, Stephanie, Jacob, Wyatt, and Corey.
We're blessed with Corey. We're happy we have Corey. I can't imagine our life without her. She is a chatterbox. She always likes to tell stories. She loves girly things. She loves to do her nails. She loves going to the beach. She loves playing Barbies. She's a playful little girl, and anything to do with Barbies and dolls and babies is Corey. Who's your favorite princess?
Merida.
Merida.
How come?
Because she has red hair like me.
Why do you have 2 scars?
Because I was a baby.
Yeah, what did they do when you were a baby? Did you have heart surgery?
Yeah.
Yeah? To do what? What did they have to fix?
My heart.
Your heart. Yeah.
When we did find out Stephanie was pregnant and having Corey, and it was an exciting time. Started making all the life preparations, got a minivan.
We had issues during pregnancy, but her heart condition wasn't picked up at the time. We had the routine blood work and stuff said that we had trisomy 18. There was a high likelihood of our baby having trisomy 18. Then we went to genetics and further did testing, and it was all good. She was a healthy fetus. We had a scheduled C-section on October 25th. She was tiny. She was 4 pounds, 11 ounces. As a mother, you look at your baby and you sort of knew something was off, like her ears weren't normal looking. And then when we got up to our room after recovery, our nurse was like, something's not right, and took her to the NICU.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind of emotions and information getting passed back and forth.
They came back and told me that they found something wrong with her heart. We were put in a room with the doctors and they're like, oh, we found a heart condition, tetralogy of flow with pulmonary atresia. And I just remember breaking down and then feeling sick to my stomach. Just 4 hours ago, she was healthy. Like, what all of a sudden happened? Within hours, they were like, she's going to Boston. We got to see her once they got her settled and stable. They had to put medicine through her umbilical cord up to keep this part of her heart open. She was born without a pulmonary valve, was completely closed off. So they basically had to put medicine there to keep her alive. All we could do was look at her and pray and hope for the best. So it really wasn't until I got to Boston on Friday that we really got a plan. We did find out through genetic testing that she has a chromosome deletion of 22q, 11.2 microdistal deletion syndrome. And that comes with a whole laundry list of issues, developmentally, physically, later on in life, psychosis and stuff. But right now, the only physical characteristics she has of the chromosome deletion is she has little tiny ears, she has a high palate, and the heart condition, and then along with it, she had feeding difficulties. She was on oxygen due to her heart, and she's tiny in stature. She had their first surgery on October 30th. Everything went well. It was, I think, come January, she sort of stopped eating. I called the cardiologist and they're like, oh, you need to bring her in. And her O2 at the time was at 84%, and they quickly put her on oxygen. In our back of mind, we knew that there was always a chance for her to have a feeding tube, and we were like, okay, we're doing the feeding tube now. We both came to terms with this, like, she needs it to be able to grow because she was just not growing. We put the feeding tube in, we got the oxygen, then we realized that she was gonna need another heart surgery. She was gonna need to have a valve placed. And it was like night and day for this baby. It was like before, she didn't really laugh, she barely cried.
She sat up right after surgery.
She was laughing, then she started eating, she wanted to put food in her mouth, and now she's 5 going on 6 and starting kindergarten, lost 2 front teeth. But yeah, she's happy. She's alive and she's here. And over the years, as she starts to acknowledge and understand that she has a heart condition and that she's different, she's proud of her scar. We always say at nighttime at prayers and stuff, like, you were strong, you were brave, you were beautiful, like, and powerful, because she is. She's the strongest 4-pound little thing going into surgery. And we do have a picture of her printed in her room of her with her chest open. That is just a reminder of how far she's come.
It's important to support the American Heart Association because through their funding of research and development has really helped our family with our child, and I'm sure helps many other families that also struggle in the same way.
I think all the funding has helped to make it be light for other parents that, like, they could have babies born with heart conditions and not need to have repeat surgery, repeat surgery, repeat surgery. To me, it'd be a blessing if she doesn't have to have multiple open heart surgeries, because the more open heart surgeries she does have, more complications that can arise. From our family to yours, thank you for supporting the American Heart Association.
Say thank you.
Thank you.